Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing amazing as usual. Can I just firstly start off by saying, autumn, where are you? It has been so hot in the UK. I don't understand. Like, it's September and we're nearly in October and all we've had is these mini heat waves and I just can't deal with it. I'm so ready for the cold weather. Where are you? So in today's video, I thought that because we are in autumn, even though it doesn't feel like it, that I'm gonna do a nice burnt orange look. So I'm just gonna jump straight into it. I've already prepped my skin using a Nivea moisturizing day cream for dry and sensitive skin, and I'm now just gonna go ahead and do my eyebrows because they are definitely needing to be done. So as usual for my brows, I'm literally just going to take my trusty bar of soap, my Superdrug spray, and I'm just going to spray this onto the soap and using a spoolie brush my eyebrow hairs up so I get that nice laminated look. So with this, if you do the same as me and just use a normal bar of soap, the best thing to do is to wipe away along the top here, just because sometimes when you use a soap or any soap brow product, if the soap gets on the top of your eyebrow and you apply like foundation on top of there, sometimes it'll start getting cakey and you won't be able to build up. So it's always good if you feel like there's a lot of like residue of the soap, then to just wipe that away at the top. So I'm now going to go ahead and prime my eyelids as usual with the P. Louise base, and this is in the shade Rumor 2. And what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to carve underneath my eyebrows and then just disperse it all over my lid. This brush is honestly the best for doing this. So this is the PC52 and this is the Peaches and Cream makeup brush. What it is it's just a flat top brush. And when it comes to carving out your eyebrows, it just makes life so much easier for you. To be honest, Peaches makeup brushes are hands down, I think, the best affordable makeup brushes you can get. And you can buy them in bundles as well. But I got a load of these for Christmas and honestly, they're all amazing. Such high quality for the price that you pay. So I'm now just going to pat all that in and just make sure it's all nice and set to avoid creasing. So the palette that I'm going to use today is the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I can remember when this first came out, you know, and I couldn't wait to get my hands on it. All these shades are so gorgeous. Because back in the day, the only eyeshadow look that I ever used to do was a smoked out red pink eye look. So this brings back home. So as you can see, this has got so many nice like deep orange shades and nice reds. So this is going to be perfect for today's look. So I'm going to start by using this yellow shade here in the palette, which is called No Joke. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start by patting this on the inner corner of my eye. Because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 3 main colours blended out and I'm going to wing it out and make it look proper smoky. And I'm just going to focus on patting that colour right in the inner corner. Now I've got that yellow all on the inner corner. It's actually come up a lot more orange. Well, it looks a lot more orange on camera, but in person it is quite a yellow colour. I'm going to go in with this orange here, which is called Feeling Myself. Is it? Yeah, Feeling Myself. So I'm just going to put that colour on the middle of my eyelid. So now I've just patted on that orange colour. You don't need to worry about it looking like this at the minute because we are just going to blend all the colours in and make it look lovely and seamless. And now I think I'm going to go in with like a dark burnt orange. So I'm going to go in with this shade here, which is called Homebody, and this is just a lovely burnt orange shade. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply it just on the outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to start winging it out, and then after that I'll start blending all the colours together. I literally love that last shade that we just used. It's such a lovely burnt orange. Oh yes, give me those autumn vibes. So now it's looking like this. I know it's looking a bit crazy, but now we're going to go into blending. I'm going to take a clean fluffy blending brush, and what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to buff the edges and in between each colour just to get a nice seamless colour. I've just changed to a more fluffy brush because I feel like this one is going to do the trick a lot more. Oh, my dad's calling me. Hello?
Yes.
Hi. So now I've got my eye looking like this. Now I'm going to go ahead and reapply all the colours just to get back their intensity, and then I'm just going to blend them all out and yeah, do the reverse blending technique. I was literally just talking to my dad about the whole panic buying for petrol. Like, what is the world coming to? I've seen so many posts on Facebook of ambulance drivers trying to get fuel and they just can't because people are panic buying and getting gallons and gallons of fuel. So, oh, what is the world coming to? Honest to God. Okay, so now I've got the colours looking like this, all nice and blended out. I think I want to add a bit of sparkle, maybe. I mean, I never ever do at the minute matte looks. I just love sparkle and glitter so much. Oh, so I've got this Charlotte Tilbury palette that I haven't actually dipped into yet. This is the Icon palette, and there is some really nice shimmers in there. I'm thinking I want to add the gold one onto the yellow. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this one here, and using my finger, oh, that looks lovely. I'm just going to pat that all on. Now I'm just going to, oh, I don't know. I'm so indecisive, honestly. Like, oh, I just never know what to do. So with that glitter, I'm going to ever so slightly just start bringing it over to that orange shade. And then I'm going to take the brush that I used for that orange shade and just blend that out. Yes, gorgeous. I love that. I didn't want to do like a proper structured look today because all my looks recently, if you follow me on Instagram, they've all been proper structured, like cut creases, halo eyes, things like that. So I wanted to do something nice and blended out, and so far so good. So I'm gonna do a buffed out liner as well, I think, just because I haven't done a liner in so long. But I'm going to do it with eyeshadow. Top tip, if you really struggle doing eyeliner, especially winged liner, then use eyeshadow. Honestly, it's a game changer. It's so much easier, and it's so much easier to get rid of if you do anything wrong. So I'm just going to take this colour here, which is called Burn, and this is from the Revolution Chilled palette. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start doing a winged line, and then I'm going to buff it out just so it's not structured, because like I said, we're trying to not do a structured look today. Okay, happy with that. So I've just got a wing here, and what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to buff it out just so it doesn't look as harsh, to make it more diffused. Oh no, my camera's gonna die. Now I've got the wing, and I'm going to clean up underneath this just so it looks nice and crisp. I think I'm going to do a bit of a cat eye effect as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a brown liner, and I'll just grab the one that I'm going to use now. Where is it? So I'm going to be using the Morphe liner, and this is in the shade Trendsetter. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a line here and then connect it to my bottom line as well. And then I'm just going to fill in my waterline so we can start making this look really like smoky and sort of cat feline-ish. Just do this without poking myself in the eye. See what I mean? I'm just going to bring the liner further down my waterline but still following that same shape. We've got this sort of shape going on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lightly run this pencil just under my waterline as well. So I've done my waterline, but I'm going to go just underneath it as well, just to add that little bit more smokiness. What I'm now going to do is I'm going to take that burnt orange shade that we used just on the outer part of the eye, and I'm going to run that underneath the eye just to make it look just that little bit more smoky. Now I'm just going to clean that up a bit. So I'm just going to take a wipe and literally just do that. I'm happy with how it's looking so far. Oh, yes. Give me those autumnness. If we just keep thinking autumn, it'll attract it into our lives and it will eventually be here, hopefully, fingers crossed. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly, well, I say quickly, go ahead and do the other eye, and I will be right back. Okay, so now the eyes are all done. Let me just say, I am obsessed. I did not think I was going to go down this route, but I'm very glad that I bloody did. So now I'm going to move on to my base. So for my base, I'm just going to be using my good old trusty L'Oreal True Match foundation, and this is in the shade Vanilla. So now I'm going to go ahead and conceal, and I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define, and I've got the shade C4. This is honestly, I know I've said this a few times, but this is the best full coverage concealer in the drugstore. So you can get these for 3 for 2 as well, and I swear they're only like £5 each. But if you're looking for a new affordable full coverage concealer, then please go pick up one of these because they are amazing. I woke up this morning with this little thing, decided to make a home on my face. Thank you, but no thank you. Conceal you right up. You heard this chair? It's so bloody squeaky. Oh yeah, as you can see, the green camping chair is no more. I mean, we do still have it, but I thought I'd bring up one of our living room chairs just because I think it looks a bit better. Living room chairs, dining room chairs. So I'm just going to go ahead and cream contour my face. I'm going to be using the Liritzi Cosmetics contour stick in the shade Aloha. This brand have been, honestly, so lovely with my posts when I've been tagging them. They've literally shared so many of my photos onto their page, and I just think it's so lovely. It's what you want in a brand. You want the support and all that jazz. Yeah, to be honest, like, this contour stick is so good. I know it looks crazy right now, but these just blend out so nicely. And yeah, I highly recommend them. First, I tried this out in a glossy box, and tell you what, I'm just so happy that I ran into them. I always like to bring my bronzer down the side of my nose as well. And then let's contour this forehead. So I'm just going to go ahead and bronze my skin. So I'm going to be using the Milani Baked Blush, and this is in the shade 06 Bellissimo Bronze. This is quite a pinky, well, it's slightly pinky bronze colour, and I feel like it'll just tie everything in. I love this as well because it's such a nice shade. This in summer, it's stunning. Whenever I'm having no makeup looks, I always just use this. If I'm not using cream contour or anything like that, I will just use this, and it's just so stunning. So I'm now gonna powder my face. I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I've got 015 Natural Ivory, the best drugstore powder, hands down. I don't need to say anymore. This just sets everything in place and makes everything just look so flawless. So many people use this, and if you don't, then I definitely recommend picking it up. So I'm now just going to add a bit of colour to my cheeks, and I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution blush palette, and this is in Sugar and Spice. And I'm going to be using, which one should I use today? I'm going to be using this one here, which is a bit of a more brighter pink, I think. Yeah, I'm just going to dust that on my cheeks. So I'm now just going to go back to my eyebrows, and I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution HD Brow Palette. As you can see, this palette is very much loved, and I'm just going to be using this shade here just to fill in my eyebrows. So when I'm filling in my eyebrows, I like to do strokes upwards just to make it look like my actual brow hairs. As usual, I'm going to be using the Doll Beauty highlights for my highlights. These are so stunning. They just blend into your skin like a dream, and they're just gorgeous. If you're going to get a new highlight, then please invest in this palette, because you won't regret it, I promise you. So the shade I'm going to be using today is this one, and this is Champagne. A little goes such a long way. As you can see, they're just so gorgeous. So I'm just gonna set my face using the iconic London Prep Set Glow, and this is in the shade Original. I always like to give this a few sprays first, because otherwise it will proper spritz at you and attack you. We definitely do not want that. I'm just going to go ahead and apply some lashes, because that is 100% definitely what this look is missing. So the lashes that I'm going to use today are these ones. I have used these before, hence why they're not where they should be. And these are the Luxdoll lashes in the style Sasha. So Luxdoll kindly gifted me these lashes, and it's safe to say they are stunning. They're so fluffy and unreal, and you'll just see when I put them on how amazing they are. Can we just appreciate the difference? Like, these lashes are so stunning. They're so fluffy, and like I said, these are in the style Sasha. And what I'll do is I will leave their Instagram down below so you can go check them out, but please do, because these lashes are just gorgeous. I mean, how stunning are these lashes? Oh, they're just beautiful. So I'm now going to move on to lips, because honestly I hate when my face is looking like this and my lips just don't even look like they're there. So I'm going to be using Morphe liner in the shade Spiffy, and I'm just going to align my lips. So I'm now just going to fill my lips in using Doll Beauty lipstick, and this is in the shade C'est La Vie. I'm just going to focus this on the middle of my lips. I'm gonna add a bit of gloss, because would this really be one of my looks without some gloss? So I'm gonna be using Morphe Boho lip gloss all over my lips. So I think the last thing to do is to put some mascara on my bottom lashes, and then yeah, I think we're good to go. So I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Okay guys, that is it. Let me just zoom you in so you can see the final product. Okay guys, so that is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. It literally means the world to me. If you want to follow me over on my Instagram, I'll insert it somewhere here, and I'll also leave the link down below to all my socials. Yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all really soon. Bye!